Kia ora whānau. Today I'm going to teach you how to weave a fishtail flower or a tulip out of harakeke. So first, to get started, what you're going to need is a pair of scissors, a halfpenny bar, which is a softening tool, and a small to medium blade of flax. So on our harakeke blade we have two sides. There's our shiny side and our dull side. On our dull side we have this long hard spine, which is red so it makes it easier to see, that goes all the way along the blade. And on either edge of the leaves we have another red edge. So first we want to fold our blade in half all the way. If it cracks up the top it's alright, because we are taking the spine out. And then what we want to do is take our fingernail around 5 to 10 millimeters in. We just want to put our nail through, push, and once it splits we want to follow through with our fingers. And we are going to be taking the spine all the way off. And on the other side, where our other red edges are, we want to do the same thing. 5 to 10 millimeters in, nail through, split, follow through, and pull it all the way off. We're going to take our left strand. We're going to fold it around the back of our right strand. So it's coming around the back. And it's coming down on a semi 45-degree angle. And we're going to, I'm just pressing that to keep it firm and hold its shape. And then I'm going to do the same for my right strand. So I am bringing it around the back of our left strand. Not the strand that's pointing down, but just the top stalk up here. Folding it around so that it's coming and pointing down to our left. Now once they're both folded down, it should look semi like a little bird or like a plane. We've got our two wings or our two strands, and you've got a little point up the top here. So now focusing on my one strand, I'm taking my left and I'm going to fold it around the front of my flower so that my strand crosses and comes up to my right. I'm making sure that I'm not coming all the way up here because I want to be able to see this middle point. Now I'm going to fold my left strand around the back of my flower so that it comes back to its starting point, pointing down to my left. Now I'm going to take my right strand. I'm going to fold it up over the front so that it comes up and points to my left. I'm then going to take it around the back of the flower so that it folds around and down back to its starting position. Making sure that I'm adjusting these leaves so that we get our little layers. And now I'm going to do this around 4 times so that we have 4 to 5 layers. Now, where I have the stalk here, I'm going to take my left strand, I'm going to fold it around the stalk. This is our finishing off. Taking my right strand and I'm doing the same thing, folding it on top of the left. And now I'm just going to turn my flower around and I'm going to tie it off by tying a simple knot. So crossing the two, taking one strand and putting it through the hole. And then pull. I'm going to make another knot on top of that, just double knotting it so that it stays in place and our flower doesn't fall out. I'm going to chop off these 2 strands where I tied it off, chopping them right by the knot. And now I'm just going to trim my stalk because it's quite long. I like that length. And here's your finished flower. I hope you enjoyed following along my video. I hope that you found my steps pretty reasonably easy to follow, and I hope you will continue to make flowers in your own time. Ka kite.